A loose puck in the slot. Quick shot. Blocker saved. Another shot by the Crimson. Saved by Enk. Lukafridis will chip it out to the point. A stick save for Enk there. Still comes up to the high slot. Goes off of odd speed. Quick shot and a glove save from the corner here at 15-22. Trying to see how up to the point, they go D to D. Quick shot. Lukafridis pushing it ahead for Kinzer. Crimson send it back down. Omen behind the net. Will cycle it over for Kinzer. Kinzer off the wall. Lukafridis will chip it out to neutral ice. He will change. Along with a stick. Omen. Cross for Lee. Lee pushing it ahead. This is steal. Steal now. Shot. Try. Goes off the side of the cage and glove here. 14-38. Offensive face-off here. This is Olsen. Goes over to the far corner. Crimson will rim it around. To neutralize his tip. No icing. Enk will cycle around to the far wall. Goes over to the point. Shot. Wide of the mark. Goes over below the goal line. Lawson. Lawson picks off a pass, sends it up for Steele. Out to neutral ice. Crimson send it back in. Whiteside off the wall for Lawson. Up for Hatch along with Olsen. Now Lawson in the slot. Evading pressure. We'll send it across for Whiteside. Whiteside tries to send it ahead. Loose puck. Gathered up by Lawson here across the red line and send it in. Back check by the boys. Jewett will send it in the Crimson zone. Comes out to neutral ice. Omen will send it below the goal line. Crimson on the regroup. Off the wall, out to neutral ice. Will drop it. Good hip check by Omen. Enk will leave it for Long. Long will send it around over to the bench wall. Comes back for Omen. Omen to Long. Long off the far wall. Squirts out to neutral ice. Crimson will gain the Tonka line. Quick shot over the crossbar off the glass. Back over for Feltman. Feltman will clear it out. Lukafridis. Loose puck goes over. Now the Crimson on the regroup. In their zone, lost an edge. Kinzer here will send it in. Just above 12 minutes now. Lukafridis with a hit. Now stretch pass connects. Crashing towards the net, shot for the weak side post. Goes wide. Kinzer. They got 3-on-2. Lukafridis looking for an option off the inboards for Lee. Lee is center feed. Now the Crimson. Kinzer pushing it ahead. Over in the high slot. Shot. Swallowed up by Enk here at 11:36. Hopefully this Wi-Fi, I'm getting a red signal. If it doesn't get much better, I might try a change between in the intermission. Olsen with a hit to separate the puck. Now Omen. Omen back across over for Long. Long will push it ahead for. Good stick by Omen. Ain't out to play it. Long across for Hatch. Hatch will send it over to the far corner. Olsen after it. Now the Crimson. Cross-ice pass over to the bench wall. Hatch. Good pressure to separate the puck now. Whiteside off the bench wall for Tafe. Crimson here near circle. Good back check by the boys. Shot tries deflected out of play here at 10:30. Tafe on the draw. Face-off win for Tonka. Lawson will rim it around for Rose. Rose will push it out to neutral ice. Crimson go D to D and send it into Tonka zone. Lawson cycling it back for Whiteside. Out for Jewett. Quick shot tries deflected at the top of the circle by Whiteside. Gathered up by Lawson from the end boards. Whiteside over to Jewett. Long pass up for Rose. Rose and Tafe. Rose trying to find Tafe on the weak side. Now the Crimson on the transition. Good stick by Omen. Now Jewett will send it over to the far corner in the Crimson zone. Fuel change for Tonka. Pins are giving pressure. They win the puck. Now squirts out to neutral ice. Long. Off for Lee at the line. Omen. Omen with space will take it to the circle. Weak side for Kinzer. It's forced over to the end boards. Crimson gain the Tonka line. Omen with a good angle. Lee out for Gukafridis. Gukafridis crossing the red line. We're getting the Crimson zone. Poked away. Cross ice pass. To send over to the Tonka zone. Lawson. Rim it around for Feltman. Feltman. This is icing here at 8:47. Face-off win for Olsen. Lawson will push it over to Hatch. Off the bench wall, steal. Hits the referee's skates. Now the Crimson dump it in. Feltman off the end boards. Will send it up for steal on the far wall. Centered for Olsen. Olsen will push it ahead for Hatch. Hatch gets around one. Over in the near corner. Will send it up to the point for Feltman. Feltman will send it down. Good back check by Rose. Will win the puck back and send it in. Omen over to Tafe. Tafe a shot. Quick shot by Long. Stick save. 7:49 in the opening frame. Tafe, Jewett, Rose, Omen and Long. Rose here, below the goal line. Crimson trying to push it ahead. Jewett on the back check will intercept the pass. Now the Crimson will feed it ahead, crashing towards the net. Good back check by Omen will separate the puck. Long over to Jewett. And now Tafe. Tafe across for Rose. Lawson. Offside. Okay, Kukafridis on the draw. Win it back for Lawson. Lawson across for Whiteside. Up for Lee. Lee trying to center it. Comes out to neutral ice. Whiteside will push it over to the far corner. Lee on the forecheck. Center feed over for Kinzer. Great A chance here for Tonka. Great center feed right there on the doorstep for Kinzer. Shot and save here. 6:53. Offensive face-off here near circle. Kukafridis on the draw will win it back for Lee. Lee up to the point. Whiteside a shot. Deflection goes just wide of the short side post. Kinzer along the near wall. Up to Whiteside a shot. Goes over to the far corner. Lawson will step up. Now the Crimson below their goal line on the breakout. Pass hits a player. Lee giving pressure. Tonka will force it back in the zone. Pass doesn't connect. The icing against the Crimson here. There's 6:05. There we got Tafe, Jewett, Rose, Omen, and Long. Face-off win for Tonka. Rose over to Tafe. Hits a skate. Center feed tries, saved by Ank. Seam pass just above the crease. Connects. Ank with a big time save. Hopefully he's okay. Looks good. See what slashing the call. Tonka will be going on the PK. So first special teams here at 5:52. Jewett on the draw. Face-off win for the Crimson. Over to the slot, shot. Good screen there. Somehow Ank was able to track it. Or set up well. Crimson will send it up to the point. Cross towards the bench wall. Rose giving pressure. Long. Now Jewett will poke it out to neutral ice on a race. Will send it in the Crimson zone. Fuel change for Tonka. Good hit by Gugafridis. Now Gugafridis crashing towards the net, waiting for a couple seconds come off the clock. Got about a minute and 10 left on this PK. Good hit by Lee. Gonna have a call. Holding the call against the Crimson will give us just shy of